Darryl, if working out my salvation is living out of my deliverance from a creature to a child, how do I begin to live that child of God lifestyle?
You know, the key to that question is what the Apostle Paul says right there in Philippians 1, with verse 21, when he says, "For me to live is Christ, but to die is gain." That phrase, to live is Christ, what it means is that my whole aim is I want to obey Christ, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to please the Heavenly Father. I don't always know what the Heavenly Father wants, but the firstborn of all brethren, Jesus Christ, he absolutely understands the will of the Father and what pleases God. That's why, like I said Sunday, we are disciples of Jesus Christ. So as I study the Scriptures, I need to read the Gospels. I need to read what Jesus said on how I respond to people around me, to different responsibilities that I have, my family. I need to follow the words of Christ. And then remember the night before Jesus was crucified, he said, I had many more things to tell the apostles in John 16. He says, but because you're all bummed out, he says, I don't have time now. I'm going to be crucified tomorrow. But he says, the Spirit of truth will come and guide you into all truth. So it's not just the Gospels, but the Spirit of God gave to the apostles and prophets the rest of the New Testament, the rest of what Jesus wanted to say. So the point is, you read the New Testament, you read with the questions, okay, what is this telling me to do as far as obeying in my responses to my circumstances and the people around me? Because this is going to feed my soul as a child of God wanting to please the Father. And so study the Scriptures, study with the desire to obey the instructions of Jesus Christ directly or through the apostles. And as we obey, we will know at that moment we're living out deeds of righteousness, a relationship, a right relationship with God as our Father. And so it's like the old song, trust and obey. For there's no other way to be pleasing to our Heavenly Father. Walk worthy.
Thanks, Darryl.